welcome back to the pod. We are mostly negative.
Negative.
We're mostly negative. That's right.
Mostly negative.
I'm Base Justice.
And I'm Bam. And we're in our new studio.
We're in our new studio.
Yeah, we got the whole sound team here with us.
Yes, it sounds so good. It did sound good last time, I think.
It did sound fucking crisp.
Especially the little song at the end.
Dude, I love that.
So one thing I wanted to talk... Feet just touched.
Yeah, that's one of the new features of our studio. We can,
yes.
We can cross,
proximity.
We can cross toes.
Yeah.
If we had to.
We kind of have to.
Yeah.
So we have talked about... I miss Jesse.
Yeah, dude, Jesse's been...
I miss Jesse.
He's gone.
I'll get him back.
Yeah, he's CS. He's a CS boy now.
I'm sure I need to... Yeah, they just need to call him. I've talked to Will quite a bit. Will is actually really good at... he's good at organizing. Because he like keeps me on my shit with like this bachelor
maybe you
party
pass
shit.
the reins to him for new D&D.
Honestly, yeah,
he's better with it.
Yeah, he's good at it because he's like texting me individually, be like, "Have you rented your suit yet?"
Yeah,
like
your
stuff
shit
like
together.
that. And it's like, oh
yes, check mark.
Oh shit, you're an adult.
Yeah. Oh.
You're the only one married.
Yeah.
Well, wait a second. Oh, sorry. Well, so I brought up Jesse because we used to have like fun talks when we would play like Magic and like board games. And I've picked your brain on fast food, picked your brain on like a sub, where who has the best subs. And we'll probably get to that like one day. But one I wanted to ask is I don't think we've ever talked about soup.
Soup?
Where do you stand on soup? Oh, dude.
Yeah, as you
so you don't like hot.
I don't like hot. I do like soup,
yeah,
but it's just very rare that I would eat it in Florida. My main opposition to it is, so at work, it's very typical that they would have, so you get one of the things, like a stereotypical thing is you pay for coffee and soup. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know where the fuck that came from.
Together.
So like your meals, you sign up for and you pay. But there's like a crew come together thing where we all like, hey, everybody gives $15 and we will buy coffee and we'll just make pots of coffee all day. And like there'll be coffee ready for everyone. As long as you pay the coffee mess, like your little contribution to the coffee mess, you can get coffee,
but if
and
you
also
don't,
soup. If you don't, you're not allowed to have the coffee.
And it's okay. And it's acceptable to not.
You can choose not to.
It's acceptable though, or do you get looked like? Will people be like?
Yeah, you might be like, like, give me your fucking money.
Little bitch.
Give me your fucking money.
Pay.
Yeah, smoke cigarettes and drink coffee, bitch. But
okay, so that's why you internally hate soup.
Yeah, well, so that was the other thing. So we would do a soup break at like 10:30. Where this is Savannah, Georgia. This is Savannah, Georgia.
Hot.
It's I'm in Tybee, Georgia, or Tybee, even more swampy.
Yeah.
It's fucking 98 degrees outside and fucking 300% humidity. And we're outside working, either come back from, being on the boat or just outside working on the boat, doing whatever the fuck. But you're outside.
Okay.
And then you want me to fucking come inside and eat boiling hot soup? Like, I'd rather fucking kill myself.
See, here's my dilemma. I've grown up in Florida.
Yeah, so you don't know. So that's the other thing.
No. Let me tell you when I found out.
Yeah.
I found out we went on a boat trip. So my aunt has a boat, always has. And we went out up there in Tampa and rode around. And then we like docked somewhere to get a bite to eat. Yeah, we were
with
docking.
Your aunt?
Yeah. I docked my aunt. I docked onto her.
I didn't. That's okay. Yeah. Keep going.
No. So then we came inside.
No. All right, quickly went downhill.
Anyway, so I was like 17, and
also
like when
minor?
What?
Sorry. We're done. We're not allowed. No, that's it. We're closing the door. No. We're telling the fucking story.
Okay. Right. So
as you suck down some chowder of some kind. Yeah. Wait.
Okay. Dun dun.
Yes, close the fucking...
Oh, were you ever there for the SVU sound effect?
Oh, yeah. I forgot you guys had that. I wasn't there for that.
We used that for when it was serious.
Yes, it was pay attention moment.
Anyway, so we went to this restaurant that was on the water, on the dock. And anyway, so they have clam chowder on the menu. And also, like, when I was 17, like, I had never considered warm temperature, ever. Yeah, like I never have. Like people would be in school and be like, "It's hot in here. It's hot in here."
Were they Floridians?
I don't know.
I noticed now.
When
When did you like officially come to Florida?
I was born here.
I know, but like when you because you left for a little bit and you came back, right?
Yes.
But that was very
I left for like maybe like a year and a half.
So really,
2 years
yeah.
max.
So that okay. So were these people who were saying that, were they true Floridians as well?
I don't know. I just always remember like people mentioning
the
heat in class sometimes. Like, like I just never noticed. I wouldn't notice if an AC was on or off.
Yeah, like,
I wouldn't notice.
Like my butthole is always soaking wet.
Yes. Well, this is before I started sweating.
Okay, sure.
So anyway, so I go to order clam chowder, and everyone, like the waitress and like everyone, they're like, "You want to order clam chowder on this hot summer day?" And like, really, like now that I think of it, I'm pretty sure like they just didn't want to fucking make it.
They just didn't want to make it.
They just didn't want to fucking make it.
I forgot that was on the menu still.
But they're like, oh, it's hot out. Like, why do you want that? Well, you should pick something else. And I was like, wait, what is that? The fuck does that mean?
Yeah, like,
it's hot out. Like, it's soup.
Yeah, that's a very good point that I didn't consider. Food for me, a lot of food, like since you don't have seasons, you're just hot.
Yes.
Food for me is seasonal.
Okay.
So soup, like even when you said you made chili the other day,
yes.
Remember when I was like, why the fuck are you eating chili?
Yes.
Chili to me, it has to be snowing. Like chili is Super Bowl. And the other thing too is Super Bowl for you, that means nothing. Like you already mean Super Bowl is just another day.
No, Christmas Day was hot.
Every fucking day. There's you don't have like to me it's like Super
90s. Bowl
Sunday. Like you're fucking going to a party and you're in like a fucking jacket, and a hoodie. It's fucking snowing outside. It's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
You get inside. You fucking it's warm in there. Probably like a fire going. Yeah. And they have chili, like a big fucking tub of chili. That's a good sound effect. But yeah, so it was like to warm you up. So same thing you wouldn't have soup over the summer because you reserved that as a winter meal. So to me, I associate hot food with cold weather. But you don't have any reference.
I agree with seasonal foods. Yeah. And my family, like probably just me and my dad, probably excluding my mom. Like, and my dad is from the north.
Yeah.
We would make chili in the summer for sure. But however, if
like,
it is colder out, we do want to make chili more.
Warm.
Because I do believe in comfort foods. Like do you like Indian food?
Oh yeah,
the best comfort food. So chili, Indian food, like I do want it when like I'm feeling cold.
Yeah, definitely. There's something better about like I don't know, but they're also like I do have somewhat of an aversion to hot things. Like I don't like hot coffee. And that has nothing to do with weather. I hate hot coffee.
Wait, you drink always iced coffee? You always make it cold?
Yes.
Yeah, I will cold brew.
I will drink hot coffee and I like it. Like I'm not like a person to be like, I won't drink that. Like I'll give whatever. If I'm given something, thank you. I'll eat this, drink this, whatever it is. Yeah. But if I had a choice, I would always ice it. I like cold drink. Like to me, drinking is a refreshment.
Okay.
Not like a savory like enjoyment thing. And that's like when I think of coffee, like I think of it as like like in your you're reading your book, like I want to have a cup of tea. It's like I don't want a fucking cup of tea.
You don't want that.
I want you
ice.
Want
cold coffee always.
Yeah, like even
when it's winter?
Cold, even yes. Okay. And the colder the better. Even like growing
but like
up,
the
dude,
thing about
milk and ice.
See, like, but like I'm thinking about like your character also, like with iced coffee, the delivery is a lot quicker.
That's true too.
You just.
But I'm not really an order out kind of person.
Okay, true.
I don't order anything.
Yeah,
I just make my own.
True.
Yeah. So
I went and bought coffee today from a shop.
Yeah. So like I have the cold press thing.
I don't usually do that, by the way.
What? Buy?
No. I will go and I will get a bag, but if I run out of bags and I don't want to get from a specific place,
you'll just get a cup to hold you over
before, because I like to get my bags from places that are open later. Yeah. Like I have to be up early as fuck.
Yeah.
So like it's just I'll grab a coffee.
Yeah.
But
no, I don't know. The cold like everything cold.
Everything cold.
Cold.
Gotcha. Cold spaghetti, cold pizza.
Cold spaghetti.
Like cold pizza?
Cold pizza's not bad. I would preferred pizza is refried the day after.
Yeah.
Refried on a pan with butter.
No
you
way.
Done that?
No way.
And you bake it, you pan.
Is this pizza that you've made or just any pizza?
Any pizza, doesn't matter.
So
and you put it cheese down on the pan.
How long do you fry it?
Until it turns like brown and crusty. So the cheese is like a layer of crust.
I need this now.
It's incredible.
I've always said
that if I ever had like any form of a food restaurant, that's what I would want. It would be called like Day Old Pizza. Yeah, or something like that, like Day Old Pizza, like TM, soon TM.
Yeah.
And that would be it. We would only serve, like we'd make pizza the day before. And what you ate in the store was the day old pizza that we just fried on a pan with butter. And it is incredible. Like,
hot and ready.
Like, and the more shit on it, the better. Like if you get like a supreme pizza, like you just fry everything.
Supreme pizza is my goat.
Oh yeah, yeah, like veggies, fucking everything. Just fry it face down. The cheese becomes like a layer of crust. Yeah, and everything gets all crunchy and buttery and delicious.
I have to try this immediately.
Oh, it's incredible.
It sounds amazing.
It is the premier way to have pizza.
So I finally learned Hearts of Iron.
Yes,
I've learned it.
I
know how to play now.
Do you understand?
No, I'm not a master.
Yeah,
but I know.
I mean, you took over the world.
To fake.
You took over the world.
I did take over the world.
So,
well, I had a lot of help.
Sorry,
I was playing as Germany.
I'm not sure what like their part is in the story, but like they seemed okay.
Hearts of Iron is dope.
Is it?
Now that I played it.
Is there any similarities to Crusader Kings? Like, did you learn it? Were you able to take it, or was it like a whole new UI system you learned?
Well, I pre-ordered it, so this was like back in 2015 or 16. I pre-ordered it, and I've like played here and there, like just trying to like do the tutorial over again. Finally, like I just like followed along with a guide. Yeah, and I think now I see the similarities. Yeah. But before I would have just said no. Yeah. And I think, it's a cool game. I think.
What's the other one that's like that has the fucking mechs?
Mechs?
There's a World War, like it's like a World War II. Yeah. But it's like an alternate universe where they have mechs.
Scythe.
Is it Scythe?
Board game?
No. I think they made it into like that sort of game online. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, we have a computer.
That's true. We do have a computer. It's the same shit. There's nothing groundbreaking. But that always made me think I wanted to play it. What do you see?
I know nothing. No, all good. But I did see something that gave me a heart attack. I saw.
You gave me a pit bull look there. The look of pit bull gives you right before it wants to.
Did I really?
You went pit bull on the screen.
Like it.
Like we haven't recorded
when
anything.
You're in Ableton, when you're listening to something, these bars are green and they're gray, which like when just something is muted, it is gray. So, but like also, I don't have us listening highlighted to our own channels, so therefore it is gray.
So you only half pit bull.
Yes,
you went half pit bull, Brave.
We're fine. So it's like World War II, but mechs.
Yeah, that one always interested me because I just wanted to play.
What's it called, dude? It sounds fucking awesome. Yeah, it's a video game?
It's a video game, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's in the Scythe world.
Is it? Is it just
Scythe is a board game, and you would probably. I feel like you would like Scythe.
But it has, isn't it like it's like a fucking 35-pound box? Isn't it huge?
No, it's not as bad as Gloomhaven. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you would like it better than me because I've been told it is like a better Catan.
Oh, okay. I do love Catan.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and
I was the king of Catan. I had a bumper sticker.
I know you were. Shit, I fucking hate that game. The last time I actually had fun the last time I played. Because,
how many people were you playing with?
Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Soren didn't have the expansion.
Okay. That's so we were playing is a Nick.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Just like not good.
Okay. So Soren's dad.
Yeah.
Sarah. Hannah.
Okay.
And me and Soren played on a team, dude. And we were just RPing the whole time. Well, like we were acting like business dealers.
That is my favorite part of Catan is that there's only one winner, but you can do whatever you want to get there. There are no rules.
Well, we were playing as the same player. Because we didn't have,
you're all.
We were the same player, so we were like RPing. And we'd like be like talking about our business.
You got any fucking stone over there?
Yeah. So this is Scythe. I think what you're thinking of is called like Iron something. It's like an RTS, right?
Yep. It looks very similar to it.
Iron Harvest.
There it is. Yep. That enticed me a little bit to try and like learn some fucking like RTS style sort of thing. But
I think you should play Hearts of Iron. And let me at least give you the.
I won't play it, but I will hear your synopsis.
Yes. Let me give you what it's like.
I'll hear your pitch.
I think that Crusader Kings is extremely replayable.
Crusader Kings.
Because you can just
it's
just
Hearts of
role
Iron,
play.
more linear. World domination.
I mean, it's World War II.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
But no. I think
is there the politics and stuff in it?
it's war is simulated very well.
Okay.
War.
So it has more. It's just more.
It's
in
about
depth.
war.
Okay.
And it's about combat. There's politics. It's not nearly as good as Crusader Kings, and then it's not nearly. I think probably Europa has the best politics.
Yeah.
That's beyond RP politics too. But it is very much about like declaring again. You just want to take everything.
Yeah.
And get your allies. I think that.
So kind of like but it does. So that to me, that translates to one playthrough.
I think, yeah. So when I got done with it, I was like,
why
I
would
could
it start
play
again?
I could play as a different country,
Yeah,
but
but
like, I'm just gonna paint the map.
I don't want to
again.
lose.
Yeah,
I don't want to lose. Like
yeah.
this time I'll die on the first battle. Like you're always gonna want to take over the world.
But I think, and like in Crusader Kings, like you could be like, no, I just want to be a dude who
you can literally do whatever.
I want to be a maniac, and then Europa, you want to be like, I want to be a trade demigod.
Well, and also, I think what those games do, which is great, is that they're story building, regardless of. Well, you don't even need to build a story.
I need a Zen though.
Oh, you need a Zen? I thought you said as in.
I need a Zen.
Zen. I want to buy. Have you heard of Lucy's?
Are they crazy?
So they have a 4 and an 8, but they also have a one called a Breaker.
Yeah.
And it's like a fucking Camel Crush. It has a flavor pack.
Oh, that's
in it.
fucking cool.
So like when you're midway through it, and it kind of loses the flavor, and you're like, maybe it's probably done. You can pop the little
to get more nicotine.
I think it has nicotine and more of the flavor.
I'll just do it immediately.
Yeah, double dose.
Yeah. Well, I was doing 8 milligrams of something for a second because they were cheaper than that.
Yeah.
I forget what brand it was, and
I still only do the 3s.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good for me. Like I became more unhealthy.
Sounds too much.
So you're saying you build more of a story?
Oh,
and
yeah. So
CK and
well, I don't even think you need to.
Yeah.
The game itself
is simulating
builds a story for you.
Yeah.
So like you could just come into Crusader Kings.
I'm pretty sure it would just play itself.
Yeah. Well, even if you were like, I have no idea what I want to be, just fucking click a guy on the map and read his things and
personality.
Be like, this is who I am now.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I have 40 kids.
Yes.
And my wife wants to kill me, and I'm banging my spy master.
Yeah.
And we have a love child. Like this is what all RP is now. Like and you could just jump into it, and naturally the game itself will generate a story for you to either jump into and then put your own twist on it. Like, and that's the other thing that's cool about Crusader Kings is that like you could be playing as the king and you're like this benevolent being and you're the best. Everyone loves you.
Yeah.
And then you have a son and he's a psychopath.
Yes.
When your king dies, you're now a psychopath. You play as the heir.
You become your heir.
So in the same playthrough, you're getting multiple different things. You're like, oh, I'm the good guy. Now I'm a fucking tyrant.
Now I'm evil.
Yeah, now I'm a tyrant and I'm gonna behead all my enemies.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fucking whatever. I'm a religious zealot. Whatever it is, you can do multiple things in that game.
Yeah.
And they're all different, and it's all just fucking RNG of what the game rolls to you.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I think that creates a lot of replayability. Whereas a game like what you're explaining to me, in that game, it's like, it probably does what it does very well, but
I think one of like of course, like you can pick a different country, and like it does have a cool thing. Each country has its own
like specialty,
like focus tree. Like so, you go down like at first like Germany, you're like you start
racism,
off and you're like no, like one of the first option is like like oppose Hitler.
Yeah. Oh, you can
and you can just totally go like democratic.
Yeah.
And you can specialize more in infantry or like tanks.
Yeah.
I think probably
tanks are cool.
Tanks are fucking cool. Yeah, I've had so much fun just building tanks, building tanks, dude. I haven't given a fuck. Yeah. I just built tanks.
Do you remember that? What was that old Flash game where you would be a tank and you would aim the little thing up and you would like shoot it, but you had like different ammunition and you would like move. It was like Worms 3D. Remember Worms 2D?
Yes.
Where you would like jump your worm. It was
I never played them.
It was a tanks game. And it was on a 2D map.
Yeah.
And you would move your tanks back and
Soldat?
Soldat?
Did you ever play Soldat?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, this tanks game was so much. But it was like a Flash game.
Yeah.
It's very old.
They have games like that on Steam.
I'm sure they still exist.
I didn't play it. I played Spank the Monkey.
Spank the Monkey.
Did you play Spank the Monkey? Did you know the hack?
No.
Okay, so do you remember how Spank the Monkey
Not
worked?
really. I just remember
So
Spank the
it was a
Monkey
flash
on,
game.
mini clips or
there'd be
blackalbinosheep.com
a monkey, and then you'd have to wave your mouse as hard as you could to smack him super far. But what you could do is you could put your mouse all the way to the side, and then I think right click so it opens a little menu, and then bring your mouse all the way over to the other side of the screen and then put it there, and then it's just like
it's a good thing you retain that information. It's good to have that in your head stored forever.
That's a memory.
Yeah, there's a memory. Yeah.
On
your deathbed.
I like tanks.
Spank the monkey.
I like tanks.
Tanks are fucking cool. Tanks are cool. Mechs are cool. Robots was the same. We've said that before. Robots.
Wait, so if they had dragons. In fucking Hearts of Iron.
Yeah, like
I think
it's good shit.
I think Hearts of Iron probably shines the best in multiplayer because it's a shorter game.
Do they have online lobbies?
Yes.
Where people are just fighting it out.
It's less long than Crusader Kings.
Is it turn based?
No.
Or is it real time?
It's real time.
It is real time. Okay.
But
well, that wonder. So do people? But can you pause time?
Yes.
That's my hell.
Yeah. That's your hell.
That's my online hell. In an online world, because then you have to wait for everyone else's pauses.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works. I think
because a lot of those ones when they pause, it just group pauses everyone's thing.
It does.
So then
I think when I played with people before, these are people that I knew. Mm-hmm. These are people from the Cult Gaming server.
Oh,
shit. We would like everyone be like, okay, can we pause now?
Yeah.
And then after that, it'd be like, okay, can we go on 5 speed?
Yeah.
And then you just fucking zoom.
Yeah, group idea.
And and it's honestly not bad like that. But I think it probably shines most in multiplayer. Now that I've done my single player experience with it, it's like, well, I think I'm done for now.
Yeah, like that to me, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about BSG's one easy trick? This one simple trick to
Can we turn this into a TikTok? Can you just like say a 15 second clip right now?
Just like keep it in 15 seconds. No, I don't. Yeah.
The Escape from Tarkov developers are going to give you pay-to-win items for $250, and Reddit is outraged.
Have you unheard about this?
Dude, this is absolutely unheard of.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Dude, fuck those guys. Dude,
that's a crazy...
I like how much it's unified.
What did you see the clips?
I've seen a lot.
There's a clip of it's the Discord.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at anything today, so I don't know. Have they put anything out?
Yeah.
Have they said anything?
Yes.
Are they recanting it?
Did you see what I put in our Discord?
I have not looked at anything today.
I said they are gonna give EOD. What they're not selling EOD anymore.
It's
by
gone.
The way, it's gone.
But that was an early access.
That makes sense.
Feature like that was for the very early supporters, so I'm okay with that.
I saw something earlier, and they didn't say exactly this, but this is how I'm imagining it in my mind. And I have a dream that no man can pay any amount of money to make his container larger than another man's.
Well, that was the clip I saw was the disc. Because did you see the Discord yesterday?
No.
It was.
I'm not on it.
It's fucking wild.
Is it fast?
It had to be like 100 messages a second.
Oh.
And people were copy pasting this whole big ass thing. So the clip was just the Discord like going a million miles per hour with like the national anthem in the background. It's like, never has there been a time where more men and women have been unified together. Like it really is they've done a lot of stupid things. They've done a lot of good things.
Yeah.
But each one of those things they did had both parties in them. There was people who liked it and people who didn't like it.
No one likes this. Even the mods have said, the mods on Reddit have been like, no, like guys, this sucks. So we're gonna allow this.
Yeah, it's like it's a unanimous. It's a disgusting. I mean, I said that when I saw the interview with them. Like I said, I was like, he seems done. This
maybe this is it. Like let's get our last bit of money.
This is Dean with it. Make your last buck and ride off into the distance in your fucking tank that you bought with the money.
Your tank.
Yeah, they literally have a tank.
Well, he is going to be in a tank soon because he's going to get fucking
he needs to get one for self protection
because they're just throwing bodies at that war. But Nikita did post on Reddit today.
It did,
and they said they're revising. They're going to give EOD people 6 months of PvE access.
6 months?
Yes.
I mean, honestly, I don't give a fuck about PvE Tarkov. Right. I would never play it. It's just the principle of the fact that
it is the principle.
And for me, I care even less because I do believe that I got my money's worth out of that game and I enjoyed it, and I have not supported it at all in fucking 7 years because I bought it when it came out. Yeah. So like for me, I'm content. I don't give a shit.
Yes.
I can see why people who are like, these, and that's who's the most upset are the guys like Clean, fucking what's his fucking name? Why can't I think the fucking gamer? His actual name's
Ninja.
Tony. No.
Tim Tatman.
No. What the fuck is his name? Why can't
Destiny.
The fucking bro streamer who plays Tarkov, who shits on everyone.
I thought that was Clean.
Clean's very similar.
I think I know who you're talking about. Starts with like an H.
No. His name is Tony. He's like a juicer dude, like kind of fucking probably a little roided out. But regardless, those guys, they're like hardcore supporters of the game. Like have been, fans
Never
of them.
Criticizing.
Have promoted them, have like a direct line with Nikita, like Pestily, all these guys. They are all like almost a part of the development team. Like they're very closely knit with these people. They've done their entire careers are created around Escape from Tarkov, and it's it's a symbiotic. They're also helping.
Yeah,
they're helping them because they bring viewers in, they bring new players in. So those guys are the ones who are the most like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like you're gonna money's not an object to them. It's just the principle.
It is the principle.
Like they.
So is that like where like would you say like you are unhappy with the principle?
That to me is the thing. Now, would it stop me from playing the game?
Yeah.
No. I don't give a shit.
I'll
still play the game. Is it shitty? Yeah, but that's what fucking companies do. They're all shit. They want, to me, like I said, it's a final cash. I said that when I saw the thing. I was like, they're done with this game. That was not a man who was excited about the game. When they had to tell him, like I said that before, I was like, he's not playing the game.
Right.
If you're not playing the game you're developing, you're done with it. You're done with it. This is a job that you would like to finish. So to me, it's just like, here's our final cash grab. I bet you in the next 6 months they push out 1.0 and then they wash their hands of it and start a new project. I would wager that they've already started their new project and they're not even working with Tarkov anymore. I would not be surprised at all if that they're like a 60-40 split to Tarkov right now.
I couldn't. Well, I would say I couldn't imagine people like going to their next project and be like,
I mean,
let's get it. But like then again, like. Gamers are fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Like look at
people
look at
won't
Starfield.
Care. Yeah.
Look at Starfield. It like it's like guys, did you guys fucking forget?
Yeah. No,
did you forget everything?
Yeah, they'll just make a new game and they'll be perfectly fine. And they've also probably I bet you they've sold a lot of those unheard copies.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure
no, absolutely.
Among all the people complaining, there is a silent group of people who don't give a fuck. The unheard. And they're buying it. They don't care. There's more stash space.
So I don't play Tarkov anymore. I have.
Yeah.
PvE, it does interest me.
I don't think
like a co-op. I wouldn't pay
$250.
I wouldn't pay $70.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay $60.
Did you see the Gray Zone Warfare CEO tweet?
No, but I fucking saw one dude. Battle State has put out fucking. They retweeted that mobile game that you're telling me about.
Fucking Warzone.
They retweeted it and they're like, yeah, enjoy your 20 minutes of this blatantly ripped off.
But they're not even
like on their Twitter.
Yeah, well, company it's a sub company of Tencent. So what evil do you want to go to, really?
No, absolutely.
But
Grinding Gears is 100% owned by Tencent now.
Well, my conspiracy here, like I said, did I tell you about my conspiracy?
No.
That
you know what Grinding Gears is?
Fucking Poe.
Okay, yes. 100%.
Yeah, probably.
It's 100%.
Is it?
No, it is now, recently.
Yeah, Tencent owns everything.
Yeah.
Who the fuck, but my conspiracy is that this is insider trading and that one of either people on the team of Tarkov or somebody who is connected is on that team, on that dev team, and they purposely tanked Tarkov to bolster Infinity, Unreal, Infinity, whatever the fuck it's called, because the timing, and then the other thing is every single fucking streamer that morning, instantly logged in, and the first thing they all did was look at that trailer for that fucking game. I was like, how is this in unison that each one of you are all logging in, guys who weren't even normally streaming at that time, Tarkov guys were hopping on to fucking shit on BSG and Tarkov and play that trailer for the new game for probably over 100,000 people who I guarantee you all signed up for the beta, which is next month. So it's like, how the fuck, like, did you guys just fucking, just get lucky today? Like, that it seemed fucking too good to be true.
That is weird.
I was like, how the and why are you all watching?
I don't want to get shot. It's
about Russian fucking game developers
or Chinese.
Who knows? Yeah. But it was that
PvE looks sick.
Yes.
Co-op sounds sick, especially for me. Like, I just don't like.
You don't want to devote time.
I don't have the patience, and I can't.
Tarkov is.
I can't give it my time.
And Tarkov is a knowledge based game.
Maybe play with you guys that. And not that I've enjoyed playing with you before.
Yeah, it is fun, but it is a game that you have way more fun if you have the knowledge.
I would enjoy co-op. I would enjoy single
player. Tarkov.
I know. I'm just
which is another thing. Did you see it clean?
I saw a ton of people.
Did he get in trouble for it?
No.
So it's fine. He opened the door.
I don't think they can get in. I don't think it's a valid DMCA.
I don't either. And supposedly he talked to Nikita directly, and Nikita said he will not DMCA him for it.
Okay.
Because those even that single player Tarkov, the mod maker, he has said you have to buy the game to play this. Okay. You only have to buy the $40 version or whatever, the cheapest version. Mm-hmm. But he has said this is not, you can't play this game without owning Tarkov. So if anything, they should be fucking all for it because it's just another avenue for them to make money. But I think it was just one of those unspoken things that everyone was unsure and nobody wanted to be the fucking test dummy to be I'll put my channel up for grabs to see if it gets DMCA'd.
Yeah.
So, but it was pretty cool. It was just funny the day of to be fuck BSG. I'm putting my fucking, we're playing some single player Tarkov.
Yeah. I tuned into him today at work and he was saying stuff there's mods for the game and you can do multiplayer on there. You could have a private server. And he's like, I'm thinking about putting up a multiplayer server now that. And that relates back to well, when you start hosting it, that's where it gets really iffy because WoW,
yes,
classic WoW, all those servers that got shut down.
Yeah.
But anyway, with the whole thing, I own Edge of Darkness edition. Yeah. That 100% is pay to win. Yeah. All that shit. Even looking at it, it's I have a bigger box than people. I start out with better stuff. That is
it is a version of pay to win.
That is the antithesis of what we like as gamers usually.
Yeah, no, yeah, it definitely is giving you an advantage.
Yeah.
Now, is it an advantage that will make you win or lose? No. Nothing they have put advantages in the game, but nothing that was game breaking.
Yeah.
Hey, your fucking stash has some more space, but who the fuck cares?
Okay.
You're just gonna buy cases anyways, and then it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does give you a little more, but you can play the game on standard and be just as successful as somebody. What you start.
What about Poe?
Yeah.
Could you play Poe without stashes?
Yeah, Poe is another one. No, it would be incredibly annoying.
Yes.
It would just be tedious. It's the same. It's time. It's time. They're giving you time.
Right.
Buying
time.
By giving them money, you are giving yourself more time. But Poe is free to play, so fuck it.
True.
You could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just be the free to play model. I don't understand why every game isn't free to play. It's the perfect model. Everyone gets a chance to play your game, and they can support it if they want to, which it is the same thing as if they want to buy it anyways, they would support it. So why not just allow everyone to try your game and then they can support it if they want to, which is the same. You're just cutting down on people because you're just either the person who buys a game is going to buy the game without ever playing it. So if you're going to have somebody give them a free chance to play the game, they're still going to give you money to play the game because they enjoy it. They want more features. They want to support it. They want to see things grow. They want better things in the game that they enjoy. Yeah. So by saying the game is not, but you have to pay to even test it, why not just open the game? The free to pay model
I think the best case scenario for me would be have a free to play version where it's let's take a fighter for example. It'd be okay, you get to unlock one character or two characters, but if you buy the base game, which is $20, then you get all the characters, or something like that.
There's plenty of ways of doing it.
Did you see the new Dota patch?
What the fuck is that?
It's just some way to fucking unlock cosmetics. It looked so cool, and then I looked at them are you fucking serious?
I
thought it was going to be something huge.
Did you buy them?
What? They're not getting anything. I bought all of them, but they're not getting anything for me.
They're not getting anything.
My time. I'm not playing.
I'm not playing the game.
I'm just putting my credit card in.
But I don't know. The BSG shit, that's pretty wild. I mean, it's good that that's what I said. They can redeem themselves still.
Some clam chowder.
Can you heat it up?
BSG can redeem themselves?
I think so. I think if they fix this,
gamers have a very short memory.
Yes. Yeah, they'll be. That was the.
So
hush
here's what they're gonna. Here's what I think.
Yeah.
Then, so what like fucked up shit are they doing behind the scenes to cover up? So they're doing this to make it seem really crazy, and then they roll it
what
back.
Did they actually
but
do?
then something behind this, they switch something, and they're like, everyone's like, well, at least it's not UNHEARD edition.
Well, yeah, I think that's it. Well, because it's still this will mute the fact that there is still a lot of pay to win features.
Yeah.
Did you see the fucking radio beacon?
Yes. No, that is crazy. Does EOD get that?
No.
Yeah, no, UNHEARD. That is crazy.
That's a crazy feat. That is a true advantage, like a real like game-changing advantage to be able to in raid summon your boys.
Yeah. And the thing, Scav's not shooting you.
I think it's like 60 meters or something. Okay. So like, I mean, that is weird, but like scavs are never a problem
I posted
anyways.
a funny meme, and one was like, and for, it was like some other edition, it was like 699, and the scav bosses will be your best friend for 500 rubles a bullet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird thing to put in a survival game. Like, it's just kind of game breaking. Like, it doesn't really follow the nature of the game. Like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, it does. It's like, why is that in the game? Like, if you're playing this like hardcore shooter game, like what feature makes it so that now they're immune to scav aggro or something? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But I mean, that Infinity Warfare, whatever, Arena Infinity, whatever, that is a free to play model.
Does it look good?
And it is pay to win.
I haven't looked at
You can
any
buy
of
kits.
Okay.
It's a mobile game.
Okay.
That they made a PC.
Are you gonna play that one?
Oh,
or
fuck yes.
What about Gray Zone?
This looks better than Gray Zone.
Does Gray Zone not have PvP?
It does, but it's zone based. So there's a map that you're on.
Yeah.
That you can like do quests in and stuff, but then there's like there's like PvP zones, I think. So you have to like specifically go into that area to like see. And I think most of it is open world where you could be shot at, but it's very unlikely that if you're in like your faction's area that you're going to even run into an enemy faction, because they would have to like land a fucking helicopter and then run across this big ass map. It'd be like it's like DayZ style.
Interesting.
So there is PvP, but it's not like you don't like guarantee PvP every time. I think there is like PvP zones where you think
you like that?
It sounds interesting. I'll definitely try it. That to me seems a little. It's for me. What it sounds like is it's like a more chill Tarkov.
Okay.
You know, it's like a casual Tarkov.
I see Tarkov as the middle ground between Battle Royale and DayZ, open world survival.
Yeah, I could see. Well, but Tarkov is competitive. Tarkov is not a casual game.
Right.
Like, you can play it casually, but you're just going to get your shit pushed in. Like, you could be like, I avoid combat and I kind of hide in corners and stuff, but it's like, oh, so you just suck. You know, like, people are judging you in that game by your ability to kill people and to, like, frag out and fuck things up. Like,
so you would say it's probably, like, more close to, like, Counter-Strike.
What? Tarkov?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has a bit of that.
Nature.
Yes. Yeah, it has a competitive nature to it. Yeah. But Gray Zone to me is more like that. Like, you could just hop on and like knock out some quests.
Yeah.
Fucking go do some go fight a boss.
Maybe we need that.
Up. No, I think
the market definitely needs it.
Yeah, I think it's an awesome. I think it's great. I think the more games in that genre, the better. Like, let's fucking because it's an awesome genre.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very cool genre. It's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. You know, the like.
We'll see a ton of them like coming up.
I just can't believe it took this long.
Yeah.
Like, what changed? That's the other thing to me. Like, when I see things like this happening and then I see another game, I'm like, it's been fucking 8 years. How the fuck did you guys do your biggest fuck up you've ever done in your whole career?
Yeah.
And that's the day the next game puts out its trailer and does all that. Like, were they sitting there on the fucking upload button? Like, one of these years, fucking BSG is going to do something wrong. And that's the day we're going to publish our YouTube video. Like, well, like, it's been so long. That game's been out and Tarkov has only this is its golden days right now.
I feel like it became like mainstream though, like probably when I first bought it, that, which is like 2020 COVID.
But it was
me and my friends we saw
shit compared to how it is now.
Yeah, true.
This is the best version of Tarkov that has ever existed.
Yeah, and
people know that, and that's why it has the biggest people coming back. Like, this is the best it's ever been. So it's like, you know, maybe that is why games get back into it, because they like saw like, oh, they did clean up the game and it is a lot of fun and a lot of people are back enjoying it. Maybe it's time to put out some clones and, you know, see if we can vulture some people or something. I don't know.
Right.
But, yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, this one easy trick.
Fuck those guys.
To set your company on fire.
Nikita, Battlestate Games, Gray Zone Warfare.
Yeah, get our fucking algorithm
Hearts of
up.
Iron.
What?
I think Hearts of Iron. And there's definitely someone. If someone's too into Hearts of Iron,
they might be a red flag.
Same with Warhammer. I think it's a I think there's probably a lot of crossover between Warhammer and
really
Hearts of Iron. Well, there's definitely like a lot of racist people that play Hearts of Iron.
Well, 40K
is
humans are. I mean, they're not racist.
Yeah,
but it's just xenophobic. It's the next step.
What do you think of the whole Kotaku Warhammer thing? What do you think about the women?
Oh, the women in the thing? Yeah. That's just fucking neckbeards being weird.
So you don't care?
I don't care. I think that the way... I mean, they've had women. They have the Sisters of Silence. Okay. They have... that's it.
So it's like...
there has been
Silence
females.
Sisters.
The fucking... Like the Klexis assassins. For you. I don't like that they are going back and changing... Like, I don't like when they retcon stuff.
Okay.
That to me is weird. Like, but they do that all the time. So it's like, it's not fucking crazy of them to do it.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. Like, why would you not have both sexes? You're just allowing more people to connect with your game, make more money. It's a business. Like, a lot of these people lose sight of the fact that these things are businesses. Like, they think this is like real life. And they're like,
didn't you guys see all the Warhammer shops that have popped up?
How dare you change my fucking... It's like, they also need to make money. Yeah. Like...
You can have your own fanfic world where...
Like, at the end of the day, they're going to do the thing that nets them the biggest gain. And putting females as Space Marines or Custodies or whatever.
Females.
Females. Like, you're just opening up the game for more people to be able to play it, which, as a player, you should be happy about.
With like a player?
Yeah,
or a player.
A player. You should be happy about the ladies coming around.
Like me, the ladies.
Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, I think it's just these people who lose sight of the fact that these are still businesses. Like, they're going to do the thing that makes the game the most successful. I mean, and it's not crazy of them to do. The game is designed to have a faction for every single person.
Right.
Like, that is the design of the game. And then they have the, like the 12th and 13th comp, or whatever the fuck the name of the companies are. Yeah. Or I think it's the 19th and 20th Primarch. They've kind of stepped away from those, but those are like the unknown Primarchs. Those were there so you could create your own faction.
Interesting.
Based on whatever you wanted.
So
the game has always been like an inclusivity
That's so
game.
inclusive.
It is. It's very inclusive. Really? It by nature, it always has been. Like, it was designed for anyone of any play style to find something they liked. Or make it yourself if you want.
Just any person, like even black and white people.
How dare they? No, that was it. That was the design.
Wow,
like, it's pretty cool of them, right?
Well, I
I mean, you've been playing a lot of the Germans, not a lot of the German Reich.
Dude, it was fun, dude. It was fun.
Kind of altered my viewpoint a little bit.
Fun.
I kind of think that they weren't so wrong.
Oh God.
But. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, I understand being upset when they go and retcon stuff because that does suck. Like, if you're a diehard fan,
it's like J.K. Rowling say, "Well, actually,
just
like
they
tweeting
never
one day, they just shit in their pants and zapped it away."
It's like my dreams. Harry Potter can't poop his pants. No. So to me, it's the same. Like, I understand doing it, but it would never like upset me enough to be like, I'm done with them. You know, like it's a business. Like,
you know what? I hated Harry Potter before everyone else did.
Do people hate Harry Potter now?
Yes.
There's not Harry Potter.
Well,
what is that?
The online terminally left.
Aren't the Harry Potter people just Disney people? Is there a different
Harry
group?
Potter people are...
Is all I knew was that, and then that Christians hate Harry Potter.
Not anymore.
Yeah, well, I guess they are.
Not anymore.
Are they cool with it?
Now that J.K. Rowling hates trans people, the Christians love it.
We love it. We love bigotry.
Actually. Harry Potter people, I've always considered as like sort of like fake
retarded
alt people. Fake alt people. Like, it's like you think
want to be like edgy.
You think you're like goth or emo, but it's like really like you just fucking like
gay.
Harry Potter. Like, they're not
super gay.
Yeah, they're just gay.
Yeah, they're just
all gay.
I don't know, did you see the clip of it's the one character from Harry Potter, but she's old now, and she's on like a British talk show, like a morning show. So this is like it's like a morning show. You know, you ever seen like
which
like
character?
I don't know. One of the women. No, not a main character. Like one of the professors or something like that. Okay. But this is like a morning talk show thing. You know, one of those bullshit like Kelly and Reagan were like, today is a great day. You know, like just all nothing real or of substance.
Of course.
And it's just fake smiles and shit.
Yes.
They're talking,
and they're British, so it's even more.
Yeah, it's even more hyped,
even
up.
more fake.
So she's on the show with them, and they're doing like their morning little putty interview.
Yeah,
and the guy, like he's a grown man, and the other fucking whatever interviewer, the guy has like a fucking like Hufflepuff fucking necklace on or whatever, like scarf or some shit, and they're like, oh, it's got to be so great to be a part of all the like talking to the lady, and she's like and she's like if your balls have dropped and you were still like she just shits all and it's like and she's like, you shouldn't be fucking watching Harry Potter, like this is on like daily like morning, and they're both sitting there like ha ha ha, it's a great day today, nice weather, like, and she's like pretty much just like, if you're an adult and you like Harry Potter, like get the fuck out of here. Like stop talking to me on the street. Like if I swear to God, if I see another fucking adult man ask me like what house I am, I'm going to kill him. Like,
Jesus Christ.
But it was funny to see. But like that to me is, that's why to me, I just categorize them with the Disney people. Like,
do you hate Harry Potter?
I don't dislike Harry Potter.
You're just not.
I didn't give a shit about it.
Do you hate Lord of the Rings?
No, I like Lord of the Rings.
Okay, because I would shoot you.
Yeah. No, I like Lord of the Rings.
Do you love Lord of the Rings?
No, I don't think I love it. I'm not a diehard fan.
Okay. What do you love?
Star Wars.
Okay.
Star Wars and
Warhammer?
40K. Yeah.
Okay.
Star Wars and 40K. Those are like if I have my premier like nerdy shit.
Will you go to Disney World?
With my son.
Okay, I need you to go.
Yeah, I'll go with my son.
So I went. Me and Sarah went. I need you to go. Because like I'm bottling in what I saw there, and I need you to go see it all. You need to go to Star Wars World.
Yeah, I do want to see it. All looks very cool.
Did you see the Millennium? It's real size.
Yeah, it looks
Millennium
Falcon.
Yeah. Dude, this one ride, I can't even tell you about it because you just need to go.
Yeah,
like it felt like you were there.
Yeah,
and I just want
experience it.
I mean, it's probably all very cool. If you want me to spoil it.
No, I want to see it. No, I don't want to spoil it.
Go.
Experience it. We're gonna go. Yeah. I think we're actually gonna go soon, but we're gonna go do like one of the kiddie things, like Disneyland or something.
Okay.
But or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the kids love that one. Yeah. That's like the best one for families and kids.
But I do want to see that stuff. I'm not opposed to like saying Disney is cool.
Yeah.
To me, the Disney adult is the one we were talking about. Yes. Like on my off day today, tomorrow I got a fucking day off of work. I'm gonna buy a plane ticket and go to Disney. Yeah. It's like, like I hope the plane crashes with you on it.
But we're Floridians. We can go sometimes, but we live here.
Well, I do live here.
We can go there sometimes.
Yes, because we're within. It's the same as going to the zoo.
Yeah,
it's like, what are you doing today? Like, oh, I'm gonna go to the fucking zoo because I don't know what the fuck else to do, or like, I'm gonna go to the beach.
Are you a beach adult?
Yeah. It's the same thing. Yeah, like I can go to the beach, do whatever. But like, so Disney is fine. I just think it's the people who are there, like in a costume with no kids.
Yes.
Like you should be on the list. Like that person. But that to me is the same as Harry Potter people, like drinking their butter beer and like, what house am I? Like, you're a fucking adult. You're no house. You're a human.
You fucking better have a mortgage on your house.
Did you buy a house? Yeah, you're a fucking Hufflepuff.
So,
but I watched the movies. I think I read the books when I was younger too.
I read all the books.
But I think everyone did, wasn't it?
Everyone read the books.
Yeah, they were cool.
If you were literate, you read the books, and you read all Magic Tree Houses.
Yes.
And did you read
Goosebumps?
Oh, I fucking loved Goosebumps.
But
So, as far as like Disney goes, what do you think? Do you think a two-state solution would work?
What, splitting it up? What, putting it in different places? What do you
mean? Like having like Gaza Strip and West Bank, like being like they're and Israel, like being separate, like two nations.
So they have to fight each other for supremacy, or
no? Just like what, like as just saying like, okay, now you're independent, and now like you're not occupied anymore.
Giving Disney freedom.
No, not Disney. Just Palestine, Israel, two-state solution.
In Disney.
No.
Just in Palestine.
Over there.
That's a good point. They're very related.
Yes.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll definitely solve all the problems.
You don't have to answer that.
They'll be fine.
Think about it.
They're a very agreeable people.
Which ones?
All of them.
Which ones?
They don't fight.
No, they don't.
They like to get along.
Yeah.
It hasn't been thousands of years. No. We could definitely solve this problem.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. It's only been 2,000 years of them fighting. Why don't we just fix it?
This is what they do.
We figured it out. But no, I don't know. I'm not opposed to those things.
Have you read the Bible?
Parts. Not the end. I haven't read it like front to back. I've read a large majority of it.
Large majority of the first part or the second part or the third part?
Third part. I'm still writing that. No, Old Testament is easier to like parse through because it's very much so like, like retard speech. Yeah. 'Cause that's what it was for. It was for like a very rudimentary man, like a toddler, like same thing. Like, don't stick your finger in the
Art of War.
Yeah, like don't stick your finger in the outlet, or else you're gonna get.
Have you heard of the Art of War?
No. Well, I know what it is. Yeah, I know what it. I've never read it.
But it's that it's written by a general. Yeah. But it's written by a general, but it's like for like these like noble men.
Yeah.
Like these people that shouldn't be fucking running armies, and it's like it has like stupid shit in there, like. Feed your men.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was...
Feed your men.
I mean, that was the time. It's like you literally had to tell people to do that stuff. But like I said, it's the same... It's the old...
Let's feed my men.
I need food. Yeah, but it's... Like you said, the Old Testament is talking to a baby. When you talk to a toddler, you don't say, hey, don't stick your finger in that outlet because there's electricity in it and then it could shock you and then you'll have to go to the doctor. You just say, hey, if you stick your finger in that outlet, you're going to fucking die. Like you talk in simple terms with real consequences that might be a little hyped up, but you're ultimately doing it for their betterment. Right. That's what the Old Testament is. Okay. So it's like, don't fuck your your neighbor's wife, or else you're gonna fucking set on fire and die. Like because you couldn't be like, well, maybe you could probably like all of those things. Like yes, they're good lessons and stuff, but they're written for like a fucking caveman, like somebody who has very little, not like just is not very intelligent, doesn't know a lot, and needs to be given very clear and concise messages. Whereas the New Testament is a lot more like. Kind of open for interpretation.
Jesus is walking around.
Well, it's meant for the heightened mind to look and pull a message from themselves, which is also by design. Because if you read something, and it just straight up tells you something, you may or may not accept that. But if you read something and you come to your own conclusion, that's going to be very deep seated with you because you came to it yourself. So it's like a self-founded lesson. So to you. It's deep in you. You're like, I learned this. Yeah. I pulled this information from this. It is now a part of me. It is something that it is, I thought of myself. Like you have ownership of it, and it's built from your own. You can put your own sway on it for it to work for you and to be applicable to your own life. So it's it sits deeper with you, but that's all under the precursor that you have the aptitude to come to those conclusions. Because if you don't, fucking flip to the Old Testament. Because that's what's for you, like where it just straight up tells you, like, don't do this shit, I'll fucking kill you. Like, don't do this, I'm gonna flood the earth. So you fucking do this, I'm gonna set everything on fire. Like, bugs are gonna eat your ass. Like, like whatever the fuck. Like, don't eat pigs because you're too stupid to cook them.
You're in favor of just Israel having the whole thing.
Yes, yeah, pretty much what I'm saying is Israel.
No two-state, one state.
Give it to Israel. Yeah.
Interesting. And smoke Marlboro Reds.
You would be alarmed at how little I know about what's going on over there. I know nothing. Yeah, you could tell me anything.
Shouldn't even talk about it.
You could tell me anything and I would believe you. Yeah. Because I know absolutely nothing. I don't understand. Because all I know is that it's like a holy land and people like to fight over it. That's the extent of my knowledge. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah. That's pretty much where I've left it too. Yeah. But, I mean, I know it all is absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
I can't say, I don't know enough.
Yeah, that's how I am. I literally know
just
nothing.
That, it's terrible.
But yeah, so
and smoke Marlboro Reds.
And smoke Marlboro
Or you're
Reds.
a pussy.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, so that's all. But yeah, I've read a little bit of both. The Old Testament, like I said, is much easier to read through. But the New Testament, you can get more lessons from it, I think.
I want to have like
community activity.
I want to have like a pod one day where like, or maybe like we could just start doing this now. Like we could just, I think it would be fun to have like a video.
So,
and like just be going through on Steam.
Yeah. So that podcast was at Your Mom's House.
Yeah.
Which is Christina P. and Tom Segura. It's his wife.
Yeah.
Who traditionally, because I'm a sexist, I don't think women are funny. I won't watch females do comedy because it's always the same.
You're not allowed to either.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to by religion, by Israel.
Yeah. I don't game with women.
Yeah, that too.
Like if a girl hops in my lobby, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah, I gotta get.
I have a girlfriend.
Here. No, but yeah. So, but I don't know. No, to me, like every female comic I see is like the same shtick.
Right.
And it's like, it's tired and it's not funny to me. They're like trying to.
They just want to say pussy.
Yeah, they're just like, look at my fucking, I take drugs and my pussy. And you're like, oh, cool. Yeah, like I get it. Like you're trying to be edgy and talk about things that you wouldn't traditionally talk about. It's not funny to me anymore. Her stand-up, I've watched it.
Yeah.
I was like, she is not that. She is different.
Yeah.
Like she's more like dude-ish. Okay. And it's better than I've seen, but it was not funny to me. Their stand-up, I mean, their podcast is fucking hilarious, but their podcast is all they do is just watch fucking TikToks.
Really?
Yes.
It does sound fun.
And it's fucking hilarious. Like I'm listening.
Yeah.
I can't even see the videos and I fucking love it. I have no idea what they watch. I just hear the video. So I'm literally just purely audio and it's still fucking hilarious. Like I don't even need to see the video.
Yeah.
So like that to me, and that made me think, because that was always my biggest thing. Yeah. Well, that's the thing I always thought. I was like, well,
let me pull some shit up
if we watch a video, how is that fun for a listener?
But then you experienced it.
But that's the thing. Yeah, you're still listening. Like, because for me, I consume podcasts via audio. I do not watch podcasts ever. Like, I know they always have the video component. That's not how I watch podcasts. Like, I listen when I'm driving or, fucking cutting the grass, whatever. Like, if I'm doing something else. Oh, Manor Lords. Is that that's the RTS one? Or the one where you...
It's like Settlers or like Banished. Didn't you play Banished?
Yeah, Banished was fun, but it was another one that was like you play 30 hours and you're done. What's the one? Oh, Medieval Dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
I've refunded that like 13 times.
Was that the one that died?
I think it's
which was the one that you were like in a clan on? And you're a Pitbull Slayer.
Oh, Gloria Victis.
Oh.
Great game.
I
awesome
think
game.
This looks more like... I think Medieval Dynasty is like that one that I sent you.
I played more Medieval Dynasty.
This is more like Settlers, but like...
So you're actually crafting shit in this? Raise it to prosperity.
Well, no, yeah, you're like looking over your town.
Okay. So it is an RTS.
Whatever.
Whatever
the
fuck this
But I think my issue, I really want to buy it. It just hit early access today. It's huge. I think people have just been hyping it up so much that I'm afraid to trust the reviews.
Yeah.
Kind of like how you were with Dwarf Fortress. I don't believe that. I'm sure this game is excellent, but I think a big issue with like, especially like settler type games like this, they're often easy.
That's what I was going to say. And you'll figure out the game. It's like a 10-hour play.
Like Against the Storm, it's not easy.
Yeah.
But like
once you learn it, it's just these are just like they're just like knowledge tests. You just have to like die a couple times and be like, oh, okay, I know how to do this.
And like really like it Against the Storm, like it's more just like trying to figure out how to beat a level. Yeah. And and it is challenging, but my kind of challenge that I want to see, I want a meteor to hit my fucking town, or like fires to start, like RimWorld style. I love how a RimWorld colony falls apart.
Oh, it's nothing you ever planned.
Like when now I got bit by a squirrel.
Yep.
Yeah. And shit, that thing is infected now, and now you have a gun and you've killed everyone.
Yeah,
in the
you
colony.
went and you went on a fucking psychotic rampage. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is incredible how a RimWorld.
Well, I think apart. What at least what to me how I take that is that you can't play a single player game that has any form of linear version. Like if it has anything any pattern that you can learn, then it ruins the game, because the second you learn that pattern, then it's just a matter of inputting the commands to beat the pattern and you're done. Whereas if you play like RimWorld, it's random. So
also like with like RimWorld, like. First of all, you have all those settings.
Yep.
You can right at the beginning, you're creating what you want out of it. You're like, I want to play a religious playthrough.
Yep.
Like you're just setting up like exactly what you want to play.
Yep.
And then you play it out, and like that's always awesome, I guess.
Yeah, and there is so many options. But I don't know, like RimWorld is probably one of the more
better.
More better. It's much more better. My stupid
bitches.
Science bitches better check your hypotenuses. I have a lot of hours, and I guess relatively to other single player games.
Okay.
But I think that's derived from the fact that, like I said, that RNG, because that's the same thing for me. Like when I play a single player game, or a PvE version of a game.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have any aspect of like an online world that I can interact with or anything, like even if it's PvE, like Poe to me,
Right.
Poe is a PvE game and you're only interacting, but there's the whole online market that you're working with.
Okay.
So like you are making money and allowing yourself to buy better. So like you are getting bigger number better. Like you are.
Yeah. And it means something.
Yes. And it's tangible in an online world.
Right.
That isn't just closed into this game. So that to me is cool. Poe is also has really challenging tiers, like tiers of the game that like only 1% of the game get to. So like it has levels that are very, very hard to do. Is it anything crazy? No, but it's just a matter of beating the economy in the game and making your character wealthy enough. Yeah, bigger number better. Just making yourself stronger. Yeah. And doing it. So like for me, that works. But like a game like that's just PvE. Yeah. That you're just doing in there.
What about RimWorld? You like RimWorld?
That's what I'm saying. That has that RNG setting.
And those goals, different, make your own goals.
It can put a little, difference to it where it makes it fun. So like, it allows you to come back and play it. But even now, like I wouldn't play RimWorld now. Like I've had my fill of RimWorld. Like,
what about Crusader Kings?
If we played as a group,
I want to. Yes.
As a social thing,
I would like to at least get like one other person to play with us.
Yeah. If we did it at an online thing, I would play it again, but I would never play that by myself. Like, it's like why?
Yeah.
Like when you go to close
at the airport.
But even then, like, what's the fucking point?
You could just play RimWorld.
But like to me, like those games are just like I beat it.
Yeah.
And you close it and you like look around and you're like I beat it.
Yeah. That was me with Hearts of Iron.
Like,
that was me with Hearts of Iron.
Somebody, like, you want to, and what'd you do? You, like, sent me a screenshot and stuff. You want to share it.
Yeah.
That's the human nature of doing something.
What about,
we want reward? Like, we don't just be like, I did it.
What about solo self-found?
In
Poe. Thoughts?
As a challenge? Cool. Not for me. Again, I
figured it wouldn't. I know that, and you love markets.
Yes.
I like in retail.
Yeah, I do. I like playing, like, I enjoy having, like,
what are you selling?
Yeah, like it's fun. It's fun being that, having that, like, and it's tangible. You can see your character getting stronger and better and more money and, whatever. You're like, oh, cool. Like I can do the better tiers now. I can do the Uber boss. I can do whatever because I made this tree to make more money to be able to sell these items, to the market and, whatever. So like it gives you goals and stuff to work towards and stuff like that. Whereas like I said, for me, like a single player game, I'm always like, all right, like I did it. I did it, me.
That game ruled.
Yeah,
really?
Good job, me. Like,
nah, dude, me beating Cuphead. I don't know.
Did it give you? Maybe. Well, I guess that's that.
But it was really difficult.
That's
so
it.
maybe
the
that
challenge.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever I do.
It was like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
What? Dark Souls.
If Dark Souls didn't have PvP, I wouldn't play it.
I know that. Yeah.
That's the same thing. Like people love.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of hours in Souls likes, and they're one of my favorite games. But I do not like Dark Souls for why most people like Dark Souls.
Right.
I think the combat is the dumbest shit on the planet. Like I think the PvE shit in it is the dumbest fucking. It's a pattern. It's a puzzle. Mm-hmm. It's like I don't want to play a puzzle game. And it's a puzzle.
I'm gonna have you play the Cuphead puzzle.
Yeah, but and it's like, and it's a puzzle game that you can scam too. Yeah. So it's like, why would I not just fucking scam it and be done with this and go do PvP?
Sure.
Like, so like, but the PvP in that game, that to me is something that hasn't been done in a game in a very long time. Having PvP that people don't get to choose to PvP, you can force somebody to fight you. I think that's an awesome aspect. I think that if you're in a game, you can take somebody who is just trying to fucking, in this grueling world, who's just trying to survive.
Just trying to get the quest done.
Fucking invade their world. Like literally invade.
I think they've made it too safe these days.
Yeah, but games don't do that anymore because
even like Elden Ring and like Dark Souls.
You can't invade
it's
like
that.
You have to put down your soapstone and accept
let me invade
viewer.
anyone.
And you can also send them home.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I would go in Dark Souls and I would invade and I would sit in front of the boss room. I'd be like, motherfucker, you got to beat me first before you get to the boss. Like that was the best.
That's incredible.
Yeah, like I wouldn't go. A lot of people would like seek them out and be like, no, I'll let you do the whole map. I'll let you get
Christ.
Here, fucking kill everything, but then you got to kill me to get into the fucking boss room. And fucking
cool.
Good luck.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna and then you're gonna be back at the fucking bonfire. And guess what? I'm gonna invade again. Like I'm coming back, bitch. Like that. I was a fucking bad. Like I love that. Like getting the invites on fucking Steam. Like nice parry. Like all that. Like all that shit, like fucking, like all like the hate and stuff, like. But that was a very like, I mean, I guess as a PvE player, it probably sucked for them.
Yeah.
But like for the PvP player, like what better target?
And it's hilarious.
It's fucking great. Like like it's. But like you said, nowadays would they ever make a game like that? Probably not. Because they don't want it. It'd be like everyone would be like, oh, I want my PvE only mode. I want offline so I can play with my fucking fidget spinner in between games because my autism hurts or whatever the fuck like
they make games too safe these days.
Yeah, they don't want to upset people and stuff. But like I said, to me, like that in a game, I think that's an awesome thing. Like I
agree.
Yeah, so many. If you just took single player, like you took Witcher, and like randomly in Witcher, somebody could spawn in
Geralt
as like
comes in and fucks you
up.
up.
Well, even if you spawn in as like a monster.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like you go to town and a fucking dragon fucking runs in it, but it's a player controlled monster. Be cool. That'd be badass.
Yeah, that'd be fucking sick.
And like not by choice. You could be like, I'm trying to fucking, I just killed this thing. I just need to fucking, I've been fighting. It's on 1 health. In comes fucking ghoul player who's like, I'm going to fuck you up now. Like,
that'd be cool. That'd be a good system.
Yeah. Like like again, for me, there's not a lot of single player games where I would not be happy with like an online variant of it. Like I think most people probably don't want the grief version of that where you're just getting like players, because by nature, that's going to create some shitty play styles and people are going to abuse it and prevent people from progressing.
I mean, the invade mechanic period, like could be something that could be really fleshed out. Like,
just
like how like an extraction shooter, like is its own genre. Like why not?
Yeah. Have like an invasion. It could be like it could be, what are those games called? Asymmetrical. Yeah, it could be a version of that. Like,
or
you
like
play a single player game, but like bad guys could spawn in who are controlled by players. They're not there every time. They're not in the same spots because it's controlled by a player. Like, you have your normal, PvE world with, /VP that, they could fucking hop in and fuck you up too. So like, because to me, like I said, I can't help but when I play a game to like want to master the game itself, so then it ruins the game for me.
Right.
And the only way I can have
that's why you don't like Dark Souls anymore.
Yeah, because the PvE, because I have to learn how to do it, and then I do, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done now.
Yeah.
And now, but bringing
Did you cheese the fire giant?
Cheesed everything. I fought everything legitimately too.
Did you get the fire giant to fall off the cliff?
Oh, any boss that was by a cliff was going off.
Okay.
It was going off the
they
fucking
patched
cliff.
that off, but I cheesed him.
Did they get rid of all that? Did they at least fix that? Or
that one, I think. Yeah.
And any boss that was on a platform in that game, you could just roll it off the edge. And it was like, oh, that was a challenging boss. But yeah, I don't know. The invasion thing, like I said, that'd be very cool. To me, like I said, I think that's an awesome feature. Like it adds dynamicness to every map you would be in. You'd be like, oh shit, like
true.
Fucking, and also like the banner showing up in Dark Souls, and it was like,
that is cool.
Fucking Piss Boy Rick is invading, like, and you're like, oh shit, Piss Boy Rick. And they show up and they like bow and you're like, oh God, now I gotta fucking fight. That was very cool in Dark Souls 2. That whole the kind of like
emotes.
Back and forth. There was some like, some form of,
chivalry.
Yeah. That you like had to accept, like,
honor.
You'd like bow. And you don't fucking bow or the dueling.
Okay.
If somebody ever drank.
Oh yeah.
If they drank their Estus flask.
Yeah.
You'd get invited to like Chuggers.
Oh yeah, I have one
like,
of those.
Yeah, like chuggingretard.com or something, and you'd be the sole member and president of the group.
Jeez. I love Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cool.
They're fun.
Yeah, the world is awesome.
Yeah.
The
lore is so cool.
Yeah, everything about even Elden Ring.
Yeah. I like how the lore isn't. I've recently watched like a bunch of Elden Ring lore videos.
Yeah,
it's the coolest thing in the world.
Really cool. I don't know anything about it.
I was like, damn, I didn't fucking know anything.
Yeah, I mean, the game is beautiful.
Yeah,
Elden Ring. The combat is fucking super cool. The abilities are super cool. Is it a Souls-like in my opinion? No, it's Breath of the Wild. It's Breath of the Wild fucking mixed with like a touch of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
In Dark Souls, you never had, while I do think that the PvE was very scammable and bullshit and stuff, it was still hardcore. Like you had to like know how to do the mechanics of the thing. And, you didn't have like fucking fly in the air and katana strike spirit bomb spell, which is in Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring is like a soup. It's like the fucking, which is smart. I mean, fucking, obviously it's fucking, that was the, like,
a lot of people use magic.
Yeah. Why not make the game more approachable? Again, same thing as free to play.
I've never tried it.
What?
I've never
spells?
used any magic.
Oh, it's wild.
Yeah.
I saw because I tried to
any at all.
PvP a lot.
Yeah.
In, in Elden Ring, and that's all it was. You would load in, and your screen would just turn like fucking dark purple. And you'd be like, "What the fuck
all the
is
glintstones flying by."
No, they would do like screen wide things that you couldn't dodge.
Yeah.
It would just be like, and you're like, "What the fuck was that? You have like Kamehameha? Like, why is that a spell? Like, why do you have that? Like, you know, like, so like, I don't know. Like I said, to me, but I understand it. Again, you know, make the game more approachable. Make things more approachable. Go free to play. Fucking
be free to
DLCs.
play. Yeah.
Put fucking pay. People love skins. I love skins.
Yeah. I do too.
Yeah.
I like cosmetics.
Yeah, cosmetics are fucking dope. Like they're awesome. Like you make more money off of those. People will buy every.
I think I'm gonna buy some today on Dota,
but not your time.
I won't play it though. I'll just download it.
Yeah.
Put my credit card in.
Well,
yeah.
That was a gaming podcast.
We talked about games
the
whole time.
Games
And soup.
and soup.
Fucking soup.
But we did talk about a lot of games. More gaming podcasts.
Gray Zone.
Warfare.
Mostlynegative.com. Join our Discord.
Yep.
We got free Gary Incident keys.
Yep. We have free unheard editions.
Yeah, we have unheard edition, unheard of in our Discord.
Yeah, we have the unheard edition. Anybody who wants, we're just handing them out like fucking candy.
Well, I guess that's it.
That's it.
Look at those.
Those are lines.
That is audio.
And none of them look like they repeated.
That is audio.
This is our first non-beatbox episode.
Yeah, I'd love it if it happened again. Yeah. If it was just doing that for the past 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a whole episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye forever.
Bye forever.